Alright, so winter cycling, first ride done on studded tires in the Norwegian winter in minus 10 degrees. Oh boy, this cycling in the snow stuff is not for everybody. Welcome to the kitchen or the dining area, and this is also the place where no wife wants to have a bike stand and a bike inside the house, but it is what it is, and we're here tonight because our baby is asleep and we're on baby duty while mother is resting. So we gotta be close with the baby call. So the reason we're here in the kitchen is because we bought some new winter tires, some studded tires, and I thought we'll give winter cycling a proper chance because I've lived in this country now for so long. I've never adopted cross-country skiing, so I thought let's see if we can give winter cycling a shot. These are the Suomi Routa 42 millimeters. Trying to get the logos to match a bit. That was easier than expected. But yeah, man, in all honesty, I feel really apprehensive about getting back on the bike again because I've been off it for so long. The crew has been laid out here at home. We've been sick, the whole bunch. The little ones have been to the ER more times than I care to count. But finally now we're all doing good and we're all healthy again. And it is what it is. Sometimes life just demands your attention. You have to give it what it needs. So training and cycling was the first thing to go for me, to be able to balance just being a dad and actually doing some work from home. But yeah, now we're back on it, trying to build some momentum again, and this is, I think, day one of starting to build again. I've lost all of my fitness that I'd built up. I'm sort of feeling like a potato, but it is what it is, you know. I think all you need is just that one day to get out there and realize how much you missed it and get back on it. I've seen a lot of people do amazing winter cycling here in Norway, so I thought I'll give it a fair shake and see if it's something for me or not. I'm really concerned about all of the amount of layers that I have to put on. It seems so constraining and so time consuming, but to give this a fair shake you have to be warm and comfortable out there. I don't have all of the equipment I need for winter cycling, but I'll just go with what I have and see from there if I need to buy it. But I do think I have the most important components, which is a winter bib, a winter jacket, and heated gloves, and also heated socks. And the funny story about that is that Alpenheat, when I started my Instagram 2 years ago, were the first ones to actually send me some products. And they sent me these gloves and these socks, but I never really got to test them because winter was over by the time they got to me. So 2 years later, here we are testing them out. And I think they will be essential for the minus 10 degrees ride that we have in store for today. So yeah, this will be the first winter ride of the season, and I'll try and see if winter cycling is something for me or not. See you out there. So the amount of clothing needed for a minus 10 degrees ride is pretty insane. So I got layers on layers, but I thought we should give this winter cycling thing a fair shake. So here goes nothing. I don't think people understand how hard it is to put on all these layers of clothes and then to go out here cycle in the snow, which is like 2 times harder than usually with the studs and a lot of loose snow. But sure, once you're out here, it's pretty amazing, to be honest. There's nothing quite like riding a bike on the snow. I can't really explain it, but it just is a totally different feeling. Yes, it's harder. Yes, it's cold. Yes, the clothes are a bit constraining, but truly is beautiful out here. Like, it's a shame I never got into cross-country skiing because I think I would love it. But I think it's just too hard to learn now at the age I'm at. Even cycling has been hard to get into. This is my 5th year and I'm barely scratched the surface, but I'm learning as I go. But I must say, man, out here, so these are usually the roads I ride on in the summer. And it's just amazing seeing them covered in snow. Woo! This descending on snow is really different. Woo! This is something else, man. Oh, man, what a sport. Even in winter time. During the summertime, I never really noticed how much animal tracks there are out here. Now I see them everywhere. At least they're not bigger than mine. That's good. Wow, man. Look at the colors. Amazing. Oh boy. This cycling in the snow stuff is not for everybody. Holy shit. Whoo! Whew, it's hard, but the views are pretty amazing, to be honest. This winter cycling stuff, it's new territory. I don't really have a verdict yet if I like it or not. Maybe ask me in a couple of more rides, but the views are something else. It's really different. And even though it's cold, hard, snot is running, there's just something about these roads covered in snow with the sunlight coming through the trees, which just makes it so beautiful. But here's something that I do know, man. After 6 weeks, almost 7 weeks, with no training, being sick, with 2 sick kids, sure is nice to get back on the bike. And I'm not saying I'm going to become a true winter cyclist or winter warrior, but yeah, after such a long time of not being able to work out, it just goes to show how much it means for me. The mental state and just well-being overall, just being able to feel well in the day-to-day. So this is hopefully the first sign of me trying to be a bit more consistent with the training again. And I got some cool events lined up this year. Hopefully I'll be going to Finland 2 times to do Fellscape. And I feel horrible because the Fellscape guys have been so generous and wanting me to come over and experience Finland. But since I've been in such a rough state at home, I've barely been able to keep up the communications with them, and I feel so bad for it. But it is what it is. I think the guys understand that family comes first. And hopefully I can get in a bit of better shape so that I can go to Finland and document the rides there. Because it really looks like they have some epic gravel over there. And from the pictures I've seen and the videos, it looks really amazing and it's a really cool event. And if you'd like to join me, let me know. But yeah, that's the reality. Life sometimes just be lifing, and you have to prioritize them. Sometimes the hobbies and what you think is fun are the first things to go, and you just have to stick it out for the ones at home. But it's been good. I'm honestly, like, it could have been so much worse. I honestly don't know how people that have 2 or 3 children, how they survive without having grandparents or something close by, because we were totally dependent on having my parents close by so that we can get all the help and assistance we need to be able to survive this past month. So I'm so grateful for that. If you have 2 kids and you've been through something like this, I'd love to know how you guys survived if you don't have any close parents by that can help out. All you need is actually just that one effort. Even though it's really hard, it was really cumbersome to get out there today, put on all the layers, all the clothes, stuff not working properly. But once I got out here, it really felt beautiful. I forgot all of the things that irritated me before I started, and just being out here, man, it's so nice. But today I feel even if it was a short ride, it was tough. It was a really good way to start off. I really enjoyed this short little ride, so now it's time to get back. I have to pick up my kids from kindergarten and make dinner for the family. Fitness will come back eventually. Just have to be a bit more consistent and just try to have a bit more fun with it. The thing is, like, it's only 3:30 and the sun has disappeared. It's getting really dark really fast. So now I just gotta get home, pick up the kids, make dinner, and just chill for the rest of the night. Warm my toes. The thing is, like, it's so tempting to go fast, but I really don't know these tires yet, so I'm really afraid of just losing grip. But so far, they've been remarkable. Like, I really want to go fast, but I just have to get used to these studded tires first. This is my second ride ever on studs, so this is really new territory for me. So I'm just taking it slowly, trying to learn and enjoy it and not break any bones. My heated glove stopped working and you can immediately feel how cold it is. I think we're about -12 now, and it's time to go home. Woohoo!